Well, I forgot to push my little button on glass. And if you don't know, what that does is it only gives you 10 seconds. Well, now you know, because you've seen it happen. So just covering up a few cars, and I'm actually moving a few cars around because they're sold and going out. So that'll do me for now. I don't want any rain getting on this bad boy for sure. Okay, now the number one problem at my lot, or most any lot for that fact, has got to be batteries. And what I've got to do is get this car out. So now, the easiest way, I think I can just back it up. Back it up. That car ain't moving though. Man, that means moving the Suburban, and this is going to be a royal pain. Well, I know for a fact that's dead. That ain't got no battery. That ain't got no battery. That ain't got no battery. So, let's start moving stuff. Yes, sirree. Top post. This ought to be interesting to see what all starts. Yes, sirree. And I'll tell you, doing all this alone is not the most fun. This is easy work. This is super easy. I'm not complaining about the hardness. It's just I got so much other stuff to do. Holy smokes. Okay, negative. Boom. Okay. Now I had to shoot air in the line before because this bad boy did not want to start. I don't know. This is the guy who owns this land, and he came in across here and cut all that out and threw it over here. So now I got that to deal with. Chevy truck. Chevy pick 'em up truck. Full start. Glass bounces around a bit as I bounce around, huh? I think I'm out of gas. I think somebody drained all my gas. That's pretty dry. Pretty dry. Maybe it all just evaporated. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Gotta get this done here tonight. I don't even know if a gallon will start your car. Something like this especially. I got about a gallon. I hate a strong word, but I hate these frickin' nozzles. Everything's expensive working with cars. $3.80. Where are we at? Yeah, $3.81. A gallon for gas. I mean, even just cranking on stuff. Putting a couple gallons in every time. You know, it's $15 anytime you mess with a truck without time. Now, we got this thing running a while back. The problem is now I've sold it. Fucker will fire off one way or another here. I'll tell you that. Now I'm going to be changing away the around the way I do a lot of these videos. Didn't expect it to stay running. But I'm going to be changing around the way I do a lot of these videos. Think about that. This thing was just bone dead out of gas. I had 2 guys working for me, and they worked for me for about not long, and they couldn't figure out how to get this goddamn thing running. It just won't start, and like, I don't know. And in between trying to still do stuff out front and trying to talk to yahoos out back or whatever, it's just not possible. It's not. And you got some ding-dong here that don't even know how to put gas in something. That's a problem. I put like a half a gallon in this thing. I think I got a power steering issue. Right about now, that's all I want. I don't need to leave it running. I just need to get my cars out. Now this one will be going out in the next while. So I'm going to have to learn over time to kind of, after you've been cranking, little tip. After you burn your fingers a couple times, you'll know. And I'll tell you a lot of stuff. Anytime you're on a dealer lot, these things are usually hand tightened. It's just the way you do it. There's absolutely no need to tighten them down all the way and untighten them. Tighten down and untighten. Now, thumb tightening. I was talking about that before, and although that might work on your older Chevys and your women, thumb tightening is not such a good idea sometimes. On a side post, and you gotta kind of wiggle the lead to get it tight enough, and in the end you may end up having to go get a wrench anyways. But I'm gonna try this. I'll say that's decent. Digital 000. Boom! Didn't even touch the pedal. Low fuel. Somebody siphoned all my fuel. Guaranteed. And when it's hot out, it's to be nice and pliable. It's not hot out. Power steering. Okay, we'll double check this before we go doing it. Oh, that's a lot of a drop. I want to be farther this way, for sure. But it's hard going that far on that. We got it. We got this. We got it. If we don't run out of gas. I ain't even gonna look. We got it. Yeah, buddy. Take that to the bank. Didn't even need to move my other car. But it was fun. Okay. Now what I mean by the other kind of video is I'm going to try and make this a little bit more interesting and faster paced to where it's more interesting for my viewer, so to say. I'm not going to show just a road trip anymore. Road trip. I like doing the road trips. However, I want it to be really, really, really good and interesting. So, I'm going to make sure that it's as interesting as it can be. This will be one of the last ones I'm doing like this, where it's like, this is not very interesting. This is a guy moving a car. So, here we go. Car's out. Ready to go. Let's see how this does. Of course. I knew it. Just knew it. But that's okay. Really, I didn't need to start it anymore. Usually is the ground too. Still don't think it's tight enough, but we'll try it. Hey, what a deal. I just wanted to try that out. I gotta wash it before it goes. So the wash is coming up next. And that's that. So let's take a look at the lot. That's sold. That's sold. So these two are out of here soon. That is sold. That is sold. 4 gone. I gotta get them gone. That is sold. 5 sold. And the Suburban, 6. So 6 on this lot are sold. Quick walk around. Get them while I'm not thinking about them. Triumph Spitfire, or whatever the hell this thing is, TR7. Been setting for years. Lots of parts on it. Get it out of here. Parts car price. You can have it for $495. I just want it gone. There's a video on my channel. Runs. Good car. Not for sale, not for sale, not for sale. This thing, $1,950. Get it out of here. Get it the hell out of here! I got 5 of them W140s. Somebody broke my window. It was my guy who's cutting these trees. He came in with his little thing and went, meow, and it said, Patinky! That Pasuki's is for sale. Cheap, make you a deal. The old Aurora, $1,950. Get it out of here. Get it out of here! And other than that, that stinking old Delta 88, $2,500. Just get it out of here. The 380 SE, $995. I want it gone. This 300E over here, bam, get it out of here. $1,800. This thing, $2,300. Get it out. This thing, $2,300. Get it out. This thing, $2,500. Get it out. This thing, $2,500. Get it out. We won't deal with that yet. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. The Nomad. Get the Nomad out of here. Get the Nomad out of here. One owner car guy. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Hipstercars.com. I'm gonna get to watching.